Can you give us a 10,000-foot view of what you went through? Because I feel like it's probably one of the craziest stories I've ever heard personally, and I know that it shapes a lot of how you guys do what you do.
My marriage had turned abusive. It turned into a situation where I knew it wasn't healthy. And it wasn't until he ended up getting arrested for another instance of domestic violence. And he was being taken away by the police. And the police came to me and said, "Ma'am, your 4-year-old's out in the front, skipping around the yard, singing, 'My daddy got arrested. My daddy got arrested.' We need to talk to him because this is not normal." So they did. And when they came back, that was my line in the sand where they said, we asked him if he understood why his father was getting arrested. And he said, "Yeah, because my daddy hurt my mommy like he hurts me." And that opened a whole can of worms for me. It made me see things very differently because before that, I was doing what I thought was best for my children, even if it meant putting myself in a situation that I knew wasn't great. But with that change, obviously came a big old divorce that was incredibly high conflict. And the divorce process sucks. Like it's not really set up to help people flourish. In fact, a lot of times it makes things so much worse. And I looked at all of that and thought, something's got to change. I knew I needed to change because I had no money and I thought all lawyers were rich. So I was like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go back to school. I'm going to become a divorce attorney. I'm going to open a firm and I am going to change the way that divorce is done so people can actually not have the experience I had. And that's exactly what I did.